Hi everyone, hope you're all well. It's Bernard here with the latest Citizen vlog. It's a City present, all forgotten now, the disappointing trip to Wembley. Not for us, fortunately, we didn't have to suffer the ignominy of coming all the way back, did we, after that defeat. But hey, we move on, don't we? We move on. 2 league games to go now. Be interested to see how Pep approaches these as far as his team's concerned. You know, he's obviously... is he going to just save his best? We've got a bit of a gap now, haven't we, once we finish these, till the Champions League game against Real Madrid. So it'd be interesting, won't it? Interesting. Anyway, we're playing Watford, aren't we? So please, if you're new to the Citizen channel, push that subscribe button, push the notifications, make sure your notifications are set to public as well, so you get to know about when these come out. Yeah, we're playing Watford, aren't we? Sort of been our whipping boys, haven't they? So that's probably a bad sign at the moment, the way we are, to be honest with you. So it's either going to be another whipping or a close one. I'll share my thoughts on the score, what's predicted score, a little bit later. Yeah, we're at Vicarage Road, aren't we, on Tuesday the 21st of July, 6 p.m. kickoff, so that's not too bad. I'm not sure where I'm watching it yet. I don't know what channel it's on. I struggle. This is a nightmare watching these games at the moment, trying to find somewhere that they're on and get a decent stream. They're on Pickwood, all right. I just don't subscribe to any of these sports things because I just think they're a rip-off, to be honest with you. So it is a bit of a pain trying to find out where to watch it. But I'll worry about that tomorrow when I sort of sit down a couple of hours before, just where I'm watching it. Yeah, Watford. Yeah, funny goings on there, haven't there? The 3 points ahead of Bournemouth at the moment, who obviously got beat at home yesterday. So they're actually, Bournemouth are in trouble, in serious trouble, because they've got a worse goal difference as well. I mean, Watford have got a better goal difference than Bournemouth. Only just about 4 goals, so I mean, they don't need us panning them, do they, tomorrow? So obviously the 3 points ahead of Bournemouth. We've only got 1 game left now, and Villa obviously we've still got 2 games left, and again with the 3 points ahead of Villa, again with a slightly better goal difference. And Watford do face Arsenal away for the last game of the season, obviously coming up this week. So that'll be an interesting one, because Arsenal have obviously got an FA Cup final to think about, haven't they? So it might not be a bad thing for Watford, that, but they'll be keen to get something out of City, won't they? This is it. Although obviously it doesn't bode well for them, does it? I mean, we obviously back at September 21st of September 2019. It seems like an age ago, doesn't it? It was a close game at the Etihad, wasn't it? It was only 8-0, wasn't it? It's only 8-0. It was very, very close. Silva, Aguero, Mahrez, Bernardo hat-trick. Please, that was one of his bright spots, wasn't it, this season? I don't remember to say he's not had the greatest season. Otamendi and KDB also scored 8-0. So who put the ball in the Watford net, or the Cockneys net? You can call them Cockneys. They probably feel a bit insulting, won't they? But they do sound like Cockneys. Half the team did. So yeah, that sort of rang true for that one, didn't it? 8-0. Yeah, I mean, it should have been more, really, shouldn't it? I mean, I think we took the foot off the pedal at some stage. Yeah, last season it was a bit tighter at Vicarage Road. Last season it was a bit tighter there. It was. Is it still called Vicarage Road? Have they sponsored it? I have no idea whatsoever. Anyway, it's Vicarage Road to me. Yeah, last season, the 4th of December, so it was December 2018. It was a 2-1 win, so that was quite tight, wasn't it? It was Sane and Mahrez scoring the goals. So yeah, that was a tight one. We've only played Watford away in our history in the league 10 times, only 10 times. We won 5, drawn 2 and lost 3. So we have lost the games. Our biggest win was 2017-18, so it's quite recently at Watford, wasn't it? I think we remember that, don't we? 16th of September 2017, Aguero got 3, Jesus, Otamendi and Sterling got 1 each. And the biggest loss, I mean, I've got the little programme, you'll see it a bit clearer on the picture, on the image, was 2-0 on 3rd of January 1983. Just a 2-0 loss, so that's our biggest loss away. So we shall hopefully that won't go worse for us, will it? Hopefully they won't beat us by more than 2-0. So 3rd of January 1983, and Mr. Graham Taylor was in charge then. Rest his soul. I mean, I say that, but half of these players I mentioned, I'm not sure if they're alive or dead now. We're getting to the stage where we are losing too many people, aren't we? So We've got Luther Blissett was in the squad, Watford squad. You had John Barnes, Tim Sherwood in goal. I mean, some of the sort of great players. I mean, Watford are doing quite well. I mean, they were third in the league when we went to Vicarage Road. It certainly was then, and we were 5 points behind them. So yeah, they beat us 2-0. So there was no shock there. That put them 8 points ahead of us. Of course, he still had the Mr. Wonderful Elton John, Rocket Man himself, didn't he, in charge at that stage, as he is now, and he's a bit more boisterous at that stage, I think. I mean, he went quiet for a long time, didn't he? But then Watford went quiet, didn't they, till they got back in the Premier League, which again is sort of hanging by a bit of a thread at the moment, isn't it? How are they doing? They're not doing too bad at home, actually. If you just take the home form, they've won 6, drawn 6 and lost 6. So out of their 18 games, obviously this is the last home game this coming Tuesday or tomorrow as I'm recording this. So they'll be 13th if you just took the home form. But obviously it's the away record that's cost them. But we're not playing them away, are we? We're not playing Watford away. They're far better at home than they are away. And since the lockdown, since the COVID thing, they've drawn at home with Leicester 1-1. They were beaten 1-0 away at Burnley. They lost to Southampton at home 3-1. They lost 3-0 to Chelsea away. But, as I say, things improved. They beat Norwich at home 2-1. It's not great shakes, is it? But they beat Newcastle at home, which, they don't play, they play quite a tight game, Newcastle. And then they lost last week against West Ham away at 3-1. So from 12 points at home, again, they've done it. They've lost all the away games, but they've actually gained 7 points from 12 at home. So the sort of pre-lockdown form is continuing. They're doing okay at Vicarage Road and not so great on the travels. Obviously the vultures are circling around a couple of the players at the moment. Sarr is one that people are mentioning, with even City have been mentioned with him, I think, as well. So obviously on the basis that they could be going down, the vultures are circling. And of course they've now lost Mr. Pearson. I'm not his greatest fan, Mr. Pearson, to be honest with you. I don't rate him at all particularly, and I never feel sorry for managers getting sacked because they get a nice little payment and they seem to walk into other jobs no matter how bang average they are. So I'm never ever upset about a manager being flung out because they do all right, don't they? Let's be honest about it. So yeah, unusual though, isn't it, with 2 games left and they're still in their own hands, obviously, whether they stay up or not. But obviously there's something deeper, isn't there? When something like that happens, there must be something deeper at the club, with a rift between the manager and the chairman and directors, etc. There's got to be something more to it than that, because you don't just sack someone with 2 games left when you've got a chance of, they've been relegated, fair enough, but they've still got a very, very good chance of staying up. So it is a little bit odd. I'm sure it'll come out in the wash, whatever happened there. Yeah, we should have enough, shouldn't we? City should have enough to win this, but Watford are going to be fighting for their lives. They're going to be working, going to be throwing bodies in the way, aren't they? We're going to have to face all that again, probably. We need an early goal or 2, don't we? But yeah, I don't know what City's mindset is going to be. I don't know what Pep's mindset is going to be. I don't know what the players' mindset is going to be. Usually after a result like we had at weekend, we sort of bounce back quite quickly, don't we? But I'm just going for a 2-1 win, actually. I think that's, I'll have a look at the betting side in a minute. I think that's about 8-1 on the betting, a 2-1 win. Yeah, I'm just going for a close one. I'm just similar to the last time we played them at their place, a 2-1 win. And obviously, forget the Wembley thing. I mean, that was just an anomaly in itself anyway, isn't it, Wembley? So yeah, I'll go for a 2-1 win for City, although, as I say, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how City are and what team Pep plays. I can't see him going strong, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not, it's even hard, isn't it, to predict the team for that one, to be honest with you. Will he play Carson? I don't know. Will he play Carson? I mean, this is the thing. I think he's going to go Edison. Playing Walker. I think he'll play Walker. Will he play Zinchenko on the left as opposed to Mendy? Walker and Zinchenko. Otamendi and Stones are quite big up front, aren't they? Watford, Otamendi and Stones, yeah. I mean, it's the midfield. What's he going to do midfield? I think he's going to play Gundogan, Bernardo. I think he'll play Gundogan, Bernardo. And who's going to be with him? I think he'll play David Silva. I think David Silva will play. I think he'll start KDB on the bench, if anything. Up front, again, it's options, isn't it? What options have we got? I mean, he's going to play Mahrez. He took him off, didn't he, a weekend? He's going to play Mahrez. I think he's going to play Jesus just to give him, hopefully give him some confidence again if he can get on the score sheet. And I think he'll play... Yeah, will he play an extra midfielder or will he play Sterling? That's the thing. Will he play Foden? I think Foden will play, yeah. So it's going to be a bit, you know, but obviously I know I don't like playing out on the wing. So I think that's my 11 anyway. But if I get 4 or 5 right, I'll be happy with that this week because I have no idea how Pep's going to work it, to be honest with you. Right, so anyway, 2-1 win. And we'll see how that team pans out anyway. I'll see how we go on with that. The betting. Right, here we go. Please, I don't condone betting. Never, ever bet more than you can afford. This is just a bit of fun for my head. Just have a little couple of quid here and there. I don't go mad myself. So please, in no way, never, ever bet more than you can afford to lose, because that's basically it. My last lot of bets all lost. So that just says it all. So just a bit of fun just to go through some of the betting. Watford to win is 17-2. Not a bad price. A 5-1 the draw. That's not bad either. City are 10-29, so nearly 1-3 on, which isn't the longest or shortest odds, is it, on City? But I think the inconsistency coming out. Inconsistency in City coming out and showing in the betting now. First goal scorer, you got Jesus at 4-1, Sterling at 17-4, Mahrez at 6-1, KDB at 7. Palmer at 15-2. Cole Palmer, they keep putting him in. I have no idea why. 15-2 Phil Foden. 8-1 is the first Watford player, Troy Deeney. 9 David Silva. Sorry. I've got that right way around. Sorry, Deeney's 9-1. Sorry, Foden was 8-1. Troy Deeney's 9-1. David Silva is 9-1 as well. Bernardo is 9-1. Sarr, who's getting a lot of interest from outside of Watford, is 13-1. Doyle 13-1, and Mr. Gray from Watford as well, he's 14-1. So both teams to score. Yeah, I mean, I'm going for that this week. I might go for that this week. It's 8-11 yes, 11-10 no, but they do score, Watford. I mean, this is the thing, they do tend to score at home, and obviously you can't say City aren't going to score, can you? Correct scores at the moment. All these are all City orientated. 2-1 and 2-0 is 8-1. 1-0 is 17-2. 3-0 is 9-1. 3-1 is 11. 1-1 is 1-1 and 4-0 are 14-1, and 4-1 is 18-1. And the lowest price you can get on Watford to win actually is a 2-1. Watford 28-1. You know, it might be worth an odd 50p that if you fancied it. Half time, full time. City is 10-11, so nearly evens. That's not bad. A draw and City is 15-4. A draw and a draw is 9, and a draw and Watford to win is 22-1. So that's not a bad score either. Goals over or under 2.5 or more. So there's 3 goals in the game is 1-2. So that's not too bad. So you put a quid on, you get £1.50 back. That's not actually bad if you think there's going to be 3 goals or more. I mean, that's worth a look, isn't it? So yeah, my little bets. Anyway, Bernie's bets. I'm going to do just having a little bit of fun on the first goal scorer. I'm going to do 3 bets on the first goal scorer. I'm going to have just a point on each one, sort of pound, just a quid on Mr. Deeney at 9-1, at Foden at 8-1 because I think Phil will play. As I say, I'm not too sure about KDB. Be nice for Phil. He needs a goal, doesn't he, Phil, as well? And Mr. Sarr at 13-1. So I've got 3 little bets. So if one of those comes up, we'll be nicely in profit anyway. So just a little pound each on each of those. And the other little bet I'm just going to have is both teams to score, because as I said, Watford do tend to score. And obviously, I know we can't go another game without scoring, can we? I mean, I'm sure Watford will defend, but let's say they're going to defend for their lives. But at least they'll come out and I think they'll come out and at least have a go as well. So I think City will score, so that won't be too bad. So please, as I said, I don't condone gambling anyway, and please only bet what you can afford to lose, and always bet sensibly, please. Yep, so that's that. So as I say, I was nearly going to go with this. See, I said 2-1, didn't I? And that was 8-1, but I'm hoping we'll score. I was hoping we'll beat them by more than 2-1. So I'm being a bit mean. Anyway, let me know if you're having a little go on it, and let me know your teams. You can put the teams below. See, it is to say, it's just so strange, isn't it, to pick the team for this one? I have no idea. And I would imagine next week with the last competitive game at Norwich at home, I assume he'll go strong with that, trying to work out his team for. Oh, excuse me, work out his team for the Champions League Real Madrid game. Anyway, thanks for watching this. Please check out all my links on the screen. If you're more into Facebook than Twitter, obviously, if you follow me on Bernard Deneen, I'll follow you back on there as well. So that's fantastic. If you're not really into Twitter, I post a lot of stuff on Facebook as well, but obviously I do more on Twitter than Facebook. A couple of things obviously came out as I'm just before I recorded this. I've published a little special on Tony book that I've done. And also on the 25th of July, there'll be a little special on Mr. Michael Shannon. Mike Shannon's on the 25th of July. And of course, on the 22nd of July, on Wednesday, I'll have a review of the Hornets game. Is it the Hornets? Watford Hornets? Yeah, I think they're called the Hornets. I'll have to think of a suitable header for that one. A suitable header for this one, probably. Depends if we get stung or not, isn't it? So, yeah, I know it's pathetic, isn't it? But there you go. Yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday the 22nd for a review of the Watford game. And obviously, I'll be looking forward to the Norwich game. A day before that one, I can't remember if it's Saturday or Sunday now. I've lost. I think it's Sunday, isn't it? It's all Sunday 4 o'clock kickoffs. I think they're all on. And God, how I'm going to stream that one, I have no idea. Because I'm sure it's not one of the highest ranked games, to be honest with you. So I'm dreading that one. I'm hoping that'll be on Pick or some local some free view channel. Please. Anyway, thanks for watching today. Please let me know in the comments. And have you all got over the Arsenal trip? And let's have a bit more of a comfortable game against Watford, and get back on track and keep that gap to Liverpool at the top, so it's not a record. That's what we need to do, isn't it? That's the last thing we can do, because I think they'll be collecting the trophy, won't they? On Wednesday night they built a special little thing in the Kop, wonderful. So sort of, I won't be watching that. I might, if I'm sat in the canteen at work and it's on the telly, I'll try and find the clicker and turn it off. If I ever see anything of that, I'm not really that interested. But all credit to them, they've done well. Say we've only got a double to go for now, haven't we? But fingers crossed, that's gonna be a tough one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you do the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your family, and more importantly, let's all look after each other. And hopefully you'll join me again for another Citizen vlog, past or present, very, very soon. This is Bernard saying goodbye for now. Bye-bye.